Sean Beltran and Jim Goodall back from Lyons High School, about to begin this game tonight from Lyons. As the Beat Diggers start with Jake Brown, Bryce Needens, Austin Garcia, Randy Baker, and Jeffrey Dunker. It's Trent Poulsen, a 5'8 junior, along with Justin Bolt, a 5'11 senior, James Hinker, a 6'3 senior. He's the big man. Ryan Boucher, a 6'1 senior, and McCray Falk, a 6'2 senior. Opening tip brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. They can help you with home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. Here's Poulsen with the basketball. Lyons controls the tip on the outside to Justin Bolt. Ball with the basketball, right corner. Here is Poulsen against Austin Garcia. Bounces it back out to Boucher against Jeffrey Dunker. Picks up the dribble. Lob towards the right corner to Falk. Falk back out over there to Hinker. Hinker down low to Bolt. He's double teamed. Now he pulls up and shoots and misses off the glass. Austin Garcia has the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Garcia picked up by Bolt in the front court. Cross court on the outside left to Bryce Needens. Needens bounce pass in the corner for Brown. Back out to Needens at the top for Garcia. Dribbling to his right against Hinker. Outside left Needens. Wide open three. Yes. For Bryce Needens. I never get tired of that delivery. It's so smooth by Needens.
It is very smooth.
The other way, here comes Poulsen for Lyons. Back out to Hinker against Randy Baker with a fresh haircut. Dribbling to his right. In the right corner, here is Poulsen. Locked down low, and the layup is blocked out of there by Brown. Attempted and taken by Garcia as it was attempted by Boucher. Here comes Garcia at the top. Down low for Dunker on the outside right to Needens. Now to Garcia. Fakes the three. Steps into the lane. Bounce pass to Baker. Threw his hands out of bounds. The Beat Diggers commit the game's first turnover. 6:43 to go in the opening quarter. It is Brush 3, Lyons nothing. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East at 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan will professionally fit you into the car truck of your choice. Ehrlich Toyota East, 1209 Main Street. Boucher back out on the left baseline. Here is Falk leaning, shooting, banking, missing. And the rebound is controlled. It was missed by Hinker, actually. Bryce Needens with the basketball for Brush. Needens at the top. On the outside right to Baker. Back out to Needens. Another three in the air, and that's in and out. The rebound is controlled over there by McCray Falk, his first board. On the outlet here is Trent Poulsen into the front court. It's a 5-on-4. Dunker catches up. On the outside left, Bolt with the basketball. Stripped away by Needens. The ball is loose at midcourt. Picked up by Needens. First turnover for Lyons. Needens bounce pass to Garcia. Now left baseline. Here's Dunker. Penetrates. Pulls up. Back out to Baker in the lane. And his shot is blocked out of there by Hinker. And then we got a whistle and a foul. And that foul was committed. Let's see. It looks like Jake Brown was the one who committed the foul for the Beat Diggers. It will be Lyons basketball. And to throw it into the backcourt is going to be Ryan Boucher. Only a 9-man roster here for Lyons. The Beat Diggers considerably deeper. 3-0 Brush. 5:45 to go in the opening quarter. On the outside right, Poulsen with the basketball. Gets it back out to Hinker against Randy Baker. Spitting on Baker at the top. Nearly stripped by Dunker. Swings it back out. Now we have a foul. That was a foul on Randy Baker. And for Baker, that's his first second-team foul. Lyons yet to commit a foul. Bryce Needens with the only points of the game, a three-pointer. B&B Appliance at 502 Ensign in Fort Morgan can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. The inbounds pass into Hinker against Bryce Needens. Dribbles by Needens at the free throw line outside left. Here is Justin Bolt. Back out to Boucher. At the free throw line to Hinker. Down low, tipped away, but taken away, and the shot is up by Falk and in. Off the back of the rim from McCray Falk, and it's set down. 3-2 in favor of Brush. Kyle Rosenbrock into the game. In the front court, Cranston also in, and Jake Brown tripped in the front court. And he was tripped up by McCray Falk. That'll be his first. Beat Diggers to inbounds it, leading 3-2. With 5:14 to go in the opening quarter, Needens to throw it into the right of the basket. Bounce pass to Dunker inside, dribbles, pulls up, throws up an air ball, might have been partially blocked. James Hinker with the basketball for Lyons. They can take the lead. Into the front court is Poulsen, stripped by Dunker, and they called Dunker with a foul. I didn't see any contact whatsoever. Well, that looked as clean as could be, but the foul's called on Dunker, team's third. To inbound it at midcourt is going to be James Hinker. Hinker looking front court, still looking, gets it into Bolt on the outside left, and stripper behind by Trey Cranston, but picked up over there by Boucher on the left baseline. on the left baseline. That shot is missed, but the putback is up and in. Shot was missed by Hinker, but put in by Boucher. Lions with a 4-3 lead. 4:45 to go in the opening quarter. Rosenbrock in the front court, double team, bounce pass back out to Brown, hands it off to Dunker. Dunker, double team, dribbles to his right. Baseball pass, right corner for Rosenbrock. Down to Dunker, right of the lane, strip from behind. Ball is loose, and it is picked up by the Lions. With the basketball is Falk. The baseball pass near midcourt. Here is Poulsen. Poulsen into the lane, back out to Bolt. Now on the left wing is Hinker. Down low for McCray. He hooks, partially blocked by Brown, and taken away by Jeffrey Dunker. Dunker long pass to Brown, all the way, lays it up, off the glass for Jake Brown. The Beatniggers have reclaimed the lead at 5-4, and Shea Gilman getting ready to check in for Lions. Here is Poulsen into the lane, lean, shoots, misses, fouled. Fourth foul already on the Beatniggers, and Trent Poulsen will go to the line. Foul is committed by Jake Brown. That's his second. More than likely, he'll find a seat on the bench here.
Well, and anytime you can get success with blocks, you think you can block everything. So.
And the free throw taken by Poulsen to tie the game is up, and that one is in. We're deadlocked at 5. With 4:03 to go in the first, the friendly staff at High Plains Bank and Wiggins can assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account. To receive hometown service and a higher plane, visit High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Jacob Nichols is into the game. The second free throw is up, and that's in. And again, we didn't expect to happen what happened on Friday night in Greeley, and it's not happening. Beatniggers trail 6-5. Rosenbrock bounce pass to Dunker at the top. Dunker looking left baseline for Nichols. Nichols looking down low, swings it back out to Cranston. Cranston near the top to Needhams. Bounce pass, left baseline to Nichols, all the way, banks and scores. Strong move to the basket by Jacob Nichols. Nice pass by Needhams. Beatniggers 7, Lions 6, 3:35 to go. Into the lane, Poulsen lost the basketball, got it back, it's knocked it out of bounds. And Lions retains possession. Now you wait for that run that the Beatniggers make. It hasn't happened yet. Poulsen to throw it in underneath the Beatnigger basket. On the outside left and nearly traveling, and that is a travel on Shea Gilman. Third turnover by Lions.
And just a straight 2-2-1 press put on by Lions.
Dunker throws it into the backcourt to Needhams, and the Beatniggers are good at breaking the press. Jump pass towards Dunker, dangerous pass, but it looked like there was a foul there committed by Justin Bolt.
Well, they changed it a little bit. They went to what looked like a diamond setting, and so they had two of their guys, Lions did, in the same spot, and I don't think that was meant to happen.
Yeah, foul on Shea Gilman instead. Needhams to throw it in the backcourt towards Jeffrey Dunker on a hop. With Brush leading 7-6, 3:18 to go in the opening quarter. Baseball pass down low, tipped away out of bounds, and that will stay with the Beatniggers. And let's see who throws it in. It will be Needhams. Looking, lobs it at the top for Dunker. Face the three. Swings it right side to Needhams. Wide open three is up and off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose. It's picked up by Ryan Boucher. His second rebound for Lions. Boucher in the backcourt. Dribbles by Dunker. He's got a 5-on-4. Right baseline. Here is Hinker. Hinker against Rosenbrock. Back out to Poulsen. On the outside left, Bolt fakes the three. Left of the lane. Jump pass. Back out. Gilman takes the three. And that's off the front of the rim and off the top of the backboard. And over the backboard out of bounds. Beatnigger basketball. Again with the Beatniggers leading 7-6 with 2:51 to go. In the opening quarter, Lady Diggers lead at home 35-14 at the break over Lions. Needhams in the backcourt with a basketball. He's pressure over there. Baseball pass to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock still in the backcourt to Needhams across the timeline. Baseball pass down low to Nichols. He misses the easy layup, and the rebound is controlled by Boucher. Third rebound for Boucher. Still a 1-point game. 2.5 to go in the first. Here is Hinker against Rosenbrock. Right baseline. He's double-teamed. He tries to squeeze his way through, and he travels instead. Turnover number 4 for Lions. Ben Mickey, Mitch Tormone, and Randy Baker are into the game for the Beatniggers. We're at the top of the hour, just past the top of the hour. This is 1010 KSRR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley. Keith Fiesenmeyer checks in for Lions, replacing Shea Gilman. They're coached by Travis Crisp. Ken Garcia, the head coach of the Beatniggers. Ben Mickey in the backcourt. Over to Cranston. Cranston bounce pass to Baker. Baker dribbles by a defender. Now dribbles at the free throw line, and the pass down low went off the hand of a Lyons, and off of Rosenbrock as well. The turnover for Brush is their second. Beatniggers are very good at interior passing, but Lyons is cutting off some of those lanes. Here is Poulsen with the basketball. Back on the outside, left to Fiesenmeyer, left corner for Bolt, dribbling against Cranston. Left to the lane, picks up the dribble. Still looking. Down low to Hinker, and he hooks and scores. James Hinker, a little three-footer. Lyons back in the lead at 8-7, a minute 49 to go in the opening quarter. Cranston dribbles by 2 at midcourt, then dribbles the ball off his leg into the front court. It's picked up by Lyons. Beatniggers turn it over for a third time. Here comes Lyons the other way. Hinker all the way, scoops it up, and he misses, but he's fouled. Oh, he had an easy one there. He will go to the line. The Beatnigger foul was committed by Ben Mickey. That's his first. That's what we referenced. This team only lost to University by 9 points, and that was a 3-point game going into the fourth. And Hinker free throw is up. Second free throw upcoming. The Lions are up by 2, 9-7. Second free throw for Hinker is in the air, and that one is short. The rebound controlled by Mitch Tormolen. The jump pass to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock in the backcourt, bounce pass to Cranston. Front court pass to Baker. Baker, right baseline, pulls up from 6, and that is short. And the ball is tipped around, still tipped around, and into the hands of Logan Watson into the game for Lyons, and he throws the ball away. Baker the other way on the left baseline. Baker's going to have to back it out to Rosenbrock. Over to Trey Cranston. Left corner, Rosenbrock. He won't take that 3. Now he will take the 3, and he'll miss the 3. And the rebound to Logan Watson. 9-7 Lions. A minute 3 to go in the opening quarter. Beatniggers were here 2 years ago, won by a single point. They have struggled here in years past, although they haven't lost. In the left corner with the basketball is Heath Fiesenmeyer against Ben Mickey on the left baseline. Bounce pass and a foul tripped up by Mickey. And here's another concern. The Beatniggers have committed 16 fouls already. They got to play a little bit better defensively in terms of not fouling because they've only allowed 9 points. It's really not the defense that's an issue. It's the offense. And to throw it in will be Poulsen. In the left corner for Fiesenmeyer. Back out to Bolt. Bolt down low for Poulsen on the right baseline. His shot is up and missed. And the ball is into the hands of Mitch Tormolen. Tormolen to Cranston. 35 seconds to go. Double team. Cranston looking. Baseball pass front court to Tormolen. Outside right to Mickey. Right baseline Rosenbrock. Down low Baker hooks. And he scores. He got glass and it went in for Randy Baker on the soft touch. And we're deadlocked at 9. 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Poulsen with the basketball against Baker. Dribbling to his right. Well behind the three-point line. At the top here is Hinker. Hinker looking against Rosenbrock, spinning at the free throw line in the left corner. Bolt penetrates left baseline, tries to hook it up. It's an air ball. Rosenbrock tips it to Tormolen. Tormolen on the outlet to Cranston. 2 seconds to go with 1, and the layup by Mickey's up and in. At the buzzer for Ben Mickey.
And the foul.
And the foul, yep. The officials both spotted the foul. Mickey will go to the line. So Mickey with 1 free throw. And the foul was committed by Logan Watson. This will be 1 free throw for Mickey to end the opening quarter with the Beatniggers in the lead regardless of the result. So Mickey bends, shoots, and misses in and out. We played 1 quarter with the score. Brush 11, Lions 9 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Beatniggers lead 11-9 going into the second quarter at Lyons. They've got the basketball. Rosenbrock to Dunker. Right baseline to Rosenbrock. Down to Tormolen. Fakes the lane, scoops it up, and that's an air ball. And taken away by McCray Falk. It's Needens, Dunker, Rosenbrock, Tormolen, and Austin Garcia for Brush. Trent Poulsen with the basketball. Back out to James Hinker. Right to the lane. Scoops it up underhand. No good. Rosenbrock with a rebound for the Beatniggers is first. Beatniggers want to run. Here's Dunker. Bounce pass down low. That was kicked over there by Hinker, who's also out there with Justin Bolt, Ryan Boucher. As I mentioned, Trent Poulsen and McCray Falk. Garcia to throw it in to the right of the basket. Inside to Tormolen. Banks and scores. Nice cut to the basket by Mitch Tormolen, who scores for the first time in the game. Beatniggers only have 13 points, but they have 6 players in the scoring column. Very diverse Here's Poulsen at the top. Back out to Hinker. 13-9 Brush, their biggest lead of the game so far. Right baseline Falk against Tormollen. Cross court. Pass tipped out of bounds by Rosenbrock, intended for Poulsen. And the Lions to throw it in from the corner.
Well, Brush has stayed in a man-to-man, so Lions changing something up in their offense here.
You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Visit Platte Valley Hearing Center, 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Falk left of the lane, back out to Hinker behind that three-point line. Near the top here is Justin Bolt, right of the lane to Boucher against Dunker. Dribbles against Dunker, double team. Then we got a foul. Looks like Bryce Needens got him across the wrist. It will be a 1-and-1 situation. That's the only danger here in the second quarter.
Well, and part of that is, they've gotten away with digging their hands in there before. If the officials are going to call that, then you got to take a step back and not do that.
Boucher with a free throw. That is up, and that one is no good. Off the front of the rim and off the backboard. The rebound to Kyle Rosenbrock. That's his second board. Long pass to Needens. Needens in the left corner. Garcia. He'll fake the three, penetrate left baseline. Bounce pass to Dunker. Dunker's going to have to back his way in. He's going to hook and score. Nice maneuvering by Jeffrey Dunker. And Dunker becomes the seventh beat digger in the scoring column. Bolt with a basketball, 15-9 Brush. Beat diggers on an 8-0 run. Shot by McCray is no good. That's McCray Falk. Rosenbrock with another rebound. That's his third. The outlet to Garcia. Jump pass to Tormollen. Tipped away. Tormollen's got it. Down low for Needens. Backs from 5. Scores on that left block for Bryce Needens. He's got 5 in the game. Brush has scored the last 10 points. 17-9. We've got 6:12 to go in the opening half. On the outside left of the basketball is Hinker, and then he's double-teamed and stripped away. The ball is out of bounds, and that went off of Rosenbrock. It will stay with Lyons. But see, this is what the beat diggers do. They go on defensive runs where the opposing team doesn't score for 8 or 9 possessions. That's what's happening right now. Here's Justin Bolt for Lyons. 6 minutes to go in the opening half. Beat diggers by 8. Bounce pass to the outside right, intended for Hinker, intercepted by Dunker. Long pass to Garcia. Garcia in the right corner, jump pass down low for Tormollen, tipped out of bounds by Boucher, and the Beat Diggers retain possession. 6 turnover for Lyons. The Beat Diggers have 3. And Garcia to throw it in. In the right corner for Tormollen, back out to Needens. Right corner Garcia. He'll take the 3, and that's well short. And the rebound is controlled over there by James Hinker, his second. On the outlet to Bolt, into the front court, stripped by Dunker, out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Dunker. That'll be his second. And Ken Garcia not happy about that because there was a reach. Well, it looked clean, but you know what? I mean, I think it's actually a good call by the official.
It is. Obviously, the officials are calling it tight with the reaching in and the hand checks and those kind of things. So this is where Brush needs to step back, and I'm sure Coach is going to get on him about this. Take a step back and not reach in.
Justin Bolt will step to the line for 1-1. That timeout called by Lyons. As we keep it right here, the Beat Diggers lead 17-9, and Lyons has not scored in well over 3.5 minutes, but they'll have a shot right here. Although Ryan Boucher did miss the front end of a 1-1 earlier this quarter. Right now, Bryce Needens with 5 points to lead the Beat Diggers, and 6 other players have 2 points in the game. Going to the third quarter in Brush, the Lady Diggers lead Lyons 35-14. So it looks like they'll pick up their 4th consecutive win. And again, we'll have the Brush Girls game in Kersey Friday night against Platte Valley, and that'll be on B106 and B106.com. So if you tune into 1010, you'll get regional wrestling. Just go over to our sister station, and you'll have the Beat Diggers and Platte Valley Broncos. So Justin Bolt to shoot the front end of a 1-1, a 5'11 senior. But Lyons looking for their 6th victory of the year, but taking on a Beat Digger team that is 14-1. Bolt spins, shoots, and that one's off the back of the rim. Mitch Tormollen has the rebound. For Tormollen, that's his 4th on the outlet to Rosenbrock. Now to Garcia, still in the backcourt, crossing the timeline, outside right to Baker, back out to Garcia. Garcia retreats towards the timeline to set up the Beat Digger offense with 5:23 to go in the opening half. Brush 17, Lyons 9. Left corner, Needens bounce pass kicked out of bounds by Ryan Boucher. Beat Diggers retain possession. Brush is on a 10-0 run. Head coach Ken Garcia calls out the play. Austin Garcia will throw it in. Left corner for Needens. Needens dribbling to his right, back out to Tormollen. Free throw line for Baker. Baker stripped from behind. Ball is loose. It's still loose underneath the basket, and it's going to be picked up by Lyons. Nice play by Hinker. He's got a man wide open to Rosenbrock. Is able to steal away for Brush. Here comes Baker the other way, and he's fouled. He's fouled by Justin Bolt. That'll be the 14th foul. That probably is a good foul because it looked like the Beat Diggers were going to have a layup there, or at least a shot at a layup.
I would agree with that. And I was watching the defense on that last sequence with Lyons, and they actually are standing in a 2-3, but they're bringing their middle guy up to make it a 3-2, so they're kind of sliding back and forth between those two zones.
Garcia for Brush with the basketball. The inbounds pass to Tormola. Now here's Neenans. Down low, Tormola fakes it a lane, back out to Garcia. Fakes the three at the free throw line. Jump pass to Neenans. He'll pull it from 15, and that's going to be short. But the long rebound to Baker. Baker's going to have to kick it back out, and does, to Bryce Neenans. Here's Baker on the outside left with 5 minutes. The clock hasn't started. Nobody's looking at the clock. Garcia's shot is up and in, and the clock is not even going. Somebody's got to take care of the clock. Jeez, I mean, they let about 25 seconds off the clock as Garcia hit the 2. That's just awful. And here's a steal by the Beat Diggers. Long pass to Garcia. Down low, that pass is intercepted. The other way, here comes James Hinker, lays it up, and he misses the layup. And then the ball is loose, rebounded by Hinker. And they'll reset. Hinker down low off the pass. Hinker looking, backs it out to Bolt. Jeez. I mean, you got to get your head out of somewhere if you're the clock operator. I mean, a good 25 seconds went off the clock. Here's Boucher, lays it up, and he misses. And the ball is loose. Boucher has it, puts it up and in. That just angers me to never end when somebody's not paying attention, doing their job. Brush 19, Lyons 11, with 4:15 to go before the break, and nobody else noticed. Garcia down low for Baker, and he puts it up, and he's fouled as he misses. Nice cut to the basket by Randy Baker. So I guess we'll play about 8.5 minutes here in this quarter. And the foul is committed by McCray Falk. That'll be his second. Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Equitable savings and loan. Baker misses the first free throw. Willow Coffee Tea and Smoothies, serving you the best coffees, lattes, and smoothies. Open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to better serve you and ready to make your favorite specialty drink or offer a sweet treat. Second free throw is in at 921 Edison Street in Brush. The Beat Diggers with a lead, 20-11. 4:07 to go in the half. Or really about 3:37, but who's counting? Obviously not at the clock operator. Intercepted by Bryce Neenans on the entry pass. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Then that ball is thrown away, or nearly thrown away, off of Lyons, intended for Baker. Turnover number 9 for Lyons. And Austin Garcia to throw it in. Beat Diggers were down 9-7 in this game. Garcia lobs it towards Rosenbrock, but it's tipped away, intercepted, and re-intercepted by Baker. This game is getting sloppy. Baker, the lane from 12 is around, no good. James Hinker with a rebound for Lyons. Long pass towards Bolt, lays it up and in. Justin Bolt ran past all of the defenders, and the Beat Digger lead is down to 7. 20-13, 3:33 to go before the break. Here's Neenans on the outside right towards Rosenbrock, tipped away. It's intercepted by Bolt. Bolt bounce pass is up and missed. Easy layup missed by Paulson. The rebound to Garcia. That should have been 2 over there for Lyons. Garcia on the outside left, looking. Over to Rosenbrock. He hooks it up short. Rosenbrock with a rebound, puts it up and in off the glass for Kyle Rosenbrock, who stayed with that one. Rosenbrock becomes the 9th different Beat Digger to score. Brush 22, Lyons 13, 3:05 to go in the opening half. On the outside left is Bolt, down low for Boucher. Reverse layup up and in beautifully by James Hinker, who's got 5 in the game. The Beat Diggers were caught napping there. Brush 22, Lyons 15, with 2:49 to go before halftime. Garcia with the basketball near the top, picked up by Hinker. On the outside right towards Rosenbrock, back out to Garcia. Fakes a 3, steps in, his runner in the lane is up, around and no good. And the ball is tipped into the hands of Ryan Boucher. Boucher into the front court. Going to have to back it out, does to Heath Fiesenmeyer. Over to Poulsen. Poulsen with 2:27 to go. Will pull up for a 3, and then it's short. Rebound to Boucher. Boucher wants to muscle his way in the lane, and then he's tied up. And that'll stay with Lyons. Well, Lyons holding their own right now on the boards.
Well, and mostly it's Boucher underneath there. He's just a workhorse underneath there. They're not boxing him out very well.
Poulsen to throw it in. Right corner, Fiesenmeyer. He'll take the 3, and that's off the front of the rim. And over the backboard, Beat Digger basketball. Yeah, Lyons still hanging around here. They're only down by 7. Edens to throw it into the backcourt to Cranston. Brush 22. Lyons 15. Cranston across the timeline on the outside left, cross court to Needens. Needens to his left. Left baseline to Ben Mickey. Back out to Cranston. Cranston against Poulsen. Left corner for Mickey. Mickey to his right with a dribble. Picks it up. Left to the lane for Mullen. Now to Mickey. 3 in the air. Is well short. Baker has a one-handed rebound. Fade. Shoots. Baker misses. Rebound to Tormollen in the lane. He has a shot block. Tormollen again. Goes up and banks it in. That is perseverance by Mitch Tormollen. As the Beatniggers grab a 9-point lead, 24-15, a minute 37 to go. And Baker knocks that ball out of bounds intended for Fiesenmeyer on the high right. This is the thing with Brush. They've only allowed 15 points. And yet, Jen, I'm sure you agree the defense could actually be better because of what you just mentioned. The rebounding has been up and down at times.
I would concur with that statement.
With the basketball. Nice line from Catch Me if you can. Here's Brian Boucher, right baseline, double T. The Bolt cutting to the basket, banks and misses. And the rebound is controlled over there by Ben Mickey. He never saw the ball, but he got it anyway. Here's Bryce Needens into the front court, a minute 16 to go. Near the top, Needens lobs it right baseline towards Mickey. The ball is tipped away, intercepted by Boucher. Beatniggers have committed their 8th turnover. A minute 6 to go. Beatniggers up by 9. In the left corner, Bolt, down low, Boucher. He hooks it up, and that's an air ball, and it's taken away by Hinker, misses the reverse layup. Tormollen with a rebound for the Beatniggers. Here's Bryce Needens in the backcourt, crossing the timeline now with 52 seconds to go in the opening half. Rushes up by 9 on the outside, left to Baker, back out to Needens. Needens straight away. A long 3. Gone for Bryce Needens from the parking lot. Needens with 2 triples. He's got 8 in the game. Brush 27. Lyons 15. 35 seconds to go in the opening half. Fiesenmeyer back out to Poulsen on the outside left of Bolt. Picked up by Ben Mickey at the top for Poulsen. On the high left, wide open. Bolt 3 is a brick. And the ball is rebounded, though, by Heath Fiesenmeyer. He tries to muscle it up, and he does, and he scores. Fiesenmeyer banked it in. The Beatnigger lead it down to 10. It should be the final possession of the opening half. Trey Cranston with the basketball at midcourt with 10 seconds to go. Now with 8. To his left with 7. With 6, picks up his dribble with 5. At the top for Baker with 4, slashing into the lane, puts it up, and Randy Baker just before the buzzer. And he finishes with 5 points in the opening half. We're at the break. Brush 29, Lyons 17 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Brush 29, Lyons 17 as we head to the third quarter. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall as the Beatniggers got 8 points in the opening half from Bryce Needens. And 5 from Randy Baker. Amazing balance for Brush. 29 points scored by 9 players. Only an average of 3+ per player. While Lyons has 17 points from 6 players. So they have equal balance as well. Pretty much equal balance. But they don't have the depth that Brush has. It'll be McCray Falk, Ryan Boucher, along with Trent Poulsen, Justin Bolt, and James Hinker to begin the third for Lyons. The Beatniggers will have Austin Garcia, Jeffrey Dunker, Bryce Needens, Randy Baker, and Jake Brown. Mickey, Brown, and Dunker each have 2 fouls. Falk has 2 for Lyons. Garcia to throw it in for Brush. We'll have the final score of the girls' game coming up sometime here during the third quarter. Left corner, Dunker with a basketball. Dribbling to his right, back out to Needens. Over to Dunker. Dunker left to the lane. Baseline for Baker. All the way scoops it up. And the ball was blocked out of bounds. So saved into Dunker. But apparently out of bounds was Hinker. Well, that was an unusual time when the whistle blew. I thought the ball landed out of bounds.
This is where his foot took off when he went to save it.
Got it. Needens to throw it in. Down low to Dunker. Banks and scores. Nice feed from Needens to Dunker to the right of the basket. Beatniggers with their biggest lead, 31-17, and they will apply a little trap here. Baseball pass to McCray, left baseline. Down low, it's taken by Hinker, bodied up by Needens, and he hooks it around and no good. Randy Baker with a rebound for Brush. That's his third rebound. And then the Beatniggers throw the ball away. And then the ball is thrown away by Lyons, and the Beatniggers have the basketball. We've seen back-and-forth turnovers like that probably about 3 or 4 times in this game where they exchange turnovers within like 2 seconds.
Well, and both teams seem to want to run, but then they get playing too fast.
That's out of control, obviously. Garcia into the front court, jump pass to Baker, right of the lane. Baker's double team, bounce pass to Dunker, banks and he misses, and then the ball is tipped over there by Falk to Ryan Boucher. It's a 14-point lead for Brush with 6:57 to go in the third. On the outside left, Boucher with a basketball. Cross-court pass to Bolt behind the three-point line. Jump pass to Poulsen. Fakes the three. Outside left to Boucher. Picked up by Brown. Jump pass to Falk. He puts it up and in. Over Jeffrey Dunker. Falk now with 4 in the game. Brush 31, Lyons 19. 6:37 to go, third quarter. Edens crossover dribble into the front court. On the outside left to Dunker. Dribbles to his left. Left to the lane. In the lane, right corner. Garcia, 3 in the air. In and out to his halfway down. Rebound to Falk, his third. Then the ball is stripped in the backcourt, but taken by Hinker at midcourt. Down the middle of the lane, scoops it up, and an offensive foul. Jake Brown absorbed the contact. That could have been a 4-point swing there, but instead the Beatniggers had the basketball.
Well, he was waiting there for a long time. He had position for quite a few seconds.
And that is turnover number 12 for Lyons, with the Beatniggers leading by a dozen. Bryce Edens for Brush. At the time, line jump pass on the high right to Dunker. Dribbles right baseline, down low for Baker. Little 6-footer is no good. Rebound to Dunker, fades, shoots, scores! How about Jeffrey Dunker? He's showing up here in the third quarter after limited action with those 2 fouls in the first half. Lob down low for Falk, and stripped beautifully by Bryce Edens. Here come the Beatniggers the other way. Jeffrey Dunker on the outside right, baseball pass to Edens, left baseline. He gets a defender in the air, and he's fouled as he misses. Great job of drawing the contact by Bryce Edens. The foul on McCray Falk is third. The Beatniggers can extend this 14-point lead. Don't let finances stand in your way of pursuing your college education. Visit MCC online at morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session that'll get you on the right track and find out what options are available to help you. No matter what age you are at MCC, you can imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goal. Morgan Community College, the first free throw is in. And Brush's local Napa and Hardware Hanks and Small Engine Repair Shop is Hometown Auto and Hardware. 1305 Edison Street in Brush. Second free throw for Needens, who leads all scorers with 9 points. That is up, and that is around and no good. Ryan Boucher with his 8th rebound. Beatniggers 34, Lyons 19. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Poulsen, straightaway 3. That's going to be off to the right. And the rebound is out of bounds. That is off James Hinker, Beatnigger basketball. Baker to throw it in. Beatniggers now establishing firm control of the game. On the outside left of the basketball is Garcia. Dribbling to his left against Bolt. Back near the timeline to Needens, free throw line for Baker. Baker left of the lane, left corner. Garcia's shot is up and good. That is inside the three-point line for Austin Garcia. He's got 4. Brush 35, Lyons 19, 5:12 to go in the third. Hinker, long pass towards the front court, taken by Bolt, 2-on-2, bounce pass inside, knocked away by Brown, taken by Bolt, but Brown was on the end line. It'll stay with Lyons. And this Brush defense, they don't give up at all. Even when the offense is off, the defense is, you know, they've had a couple of lapses here and there, but you look at the point total, they don't allow too much. Here's the lob down low, but there they fell asleep with a lob to James Hinker, who banked it in. 36-21, I shouldn't have said anything. But there's still, again, just 21 points allowed in 19 minutes of basketball. Baker in the lane, jump pass to Dunker, dribbles, banks, scores. Jeffrey Dunker. Again, Jen, that Brush interior passing is just lethal.
It is, and now they're applying a little full court press. Looking to trap here, half court right there is perfect. Perfect position.
And Boucher is fouled, though, just beyond midcourt. First team foul for the Beatniggers here in the third quarter. Jeffrey Dunker with his third. Brush 38. Lyons 21. Jacob Nichols is in for Dunker, who's played very well in the third quarter. Trey Cranston replaces Austin Garcia. Stop, shop, and save with all of your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. The inbounds, Poulsen gets it into Bolt against Bryce Needens on the outside right. Dribbles towards the right baseline. Gonna have to spin it back out on the bounce to Hinker, guarded by Nichols. Hinker bodied up by Nichols. Cross-court pass intercepted nicely by Bryce Needens. Needens long chest pass into the front court. That's thrown away. Well, he had to thread the needle there. That was not going to happen. Boucher with the basketball for Lyons and a bounce pass to Bolt. We've got 4:13 to go, third quarter. Brush leads by 17, 38-21. On the outside left is Poulsen against Cranston. Into the lane, backs it out towards Bolt, who's just barely beyond the timeline, as Lyons is going to slow it down and reset the offense. Kyle Rosenbrock getting ready to check in for the Beat Diggers. Bolt with the basketball. Bounce pass to Poulsen near the top. Spinning on Cranston. Crossover dribble. Here's Hinker. Left baseline all the way. Swings it down low. Ball is tipped away, but it's taken and missed over there by Boucher. Boucher has the rebound, and then that ball stripped away, taken away by Nichols. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Bryce Needens with the basketball. Into the front court. On the outside right to Cranston. Cranston. Jump pass to Needens. He'll take the right wing three. Off to the right, and the rebound is controlled on one hop by Keith Fiesenmeyer. 3:27 remaining third quarter. Brush 38, Lyons 21. Poulsen across the timeline, picked up by Cranston. Crossover dribble at the free throw line. Back out to Hinker against Jacob Nichols. Picks up the dribble, spins it right side over to Justin Bolt. Bolt against Needens, looking for a pick from Hinker. Gets it, bounces to the Hinker right of the lane, outside right to Poulsen. Guarded by Cranston. He gets a pick. Lob down low for Hinker. Ball is tipped away. It's intercepted by the Beat Diggers and Jacob Nichols. Cranston then has the ball stripped in the front court. And Lyons is a wide open layup by Bolt, and he's fouled for behind. Got to watch out there. That could have been intentional by Bryce Needens, but they're just going to call that a two-shot foul.
Well, and I was just going to compliment the Diggers on their jumping to the ball ability. They're just jumping on the screens. Somebody's jumping out to hedge them. They're getting a steal by the person coming from behind.
Committed to serving those in production. Ag, Premier Farm Credit, is the gold standard in ag lending, and the free throw spins out for Justin Bolt. Look to the team in Valley View for rehab, short-term, or long-term care needs. 815 Fremont. Call them 867-8261. And your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard is Ackley Building Center, and they carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Tormone and Rosenbrock in for Brush. Second free throw is going to be well off to the right, not even close. And the ball is chased down by Baker. Long baseball pass to Cranston. Cranston's going to have to back it out. They caught up very nicely with that Lions defense. Rosenbrock left baseline, and we got an offensive foul. Jacob Nichols with an illegal screen for the Beat Diggers. That'll be his first foul, and the team's 12th turnover. Brush still leading by 17 with 2:45 to go in the third, 38-21. And Hinker bounces it into Trent Poulsen. Lady Beat Diggers have won tonight, only by 13, though, 51-38. And that ball kicked out of bounds by Rosenbrock as they kind of took the foot off the gas pedal after leading by 21 at halftime. 51-38. The Beat Diggers on the girls' side improved to 10-6. Into the game is Shea Gilman. Back out the Bolt, outside right to Fiesenmeyer, dribbling right baseline by Cranston, and then we've got a whistle and a foul. Might have been Cranston with a push, 14 foul. Cranston with his first personal with 2:28 to go in the third. It's been 38-21 for a while. And Poulsen to throw it in, and we got an illegal screen. It looked like James Hinker illegally set it. His second foul, turnover number 17 for Lyons. Press being applied by Lyons. Baker to trigger it in. In the backcourt to Cranston, jump pass to Baker. Baker across the timeline. On the outside left, here's Rosenbrock. Back to Baker. Baker outside left, Rosenbrock. In the lane toward Bowl. A little 8-footer. Swish. For Mitch. Oh, that was pretty.
And he was almost shocked that he had that much room, I think.
40-21 Brush, 2:05 to go in the third. On the outside right, Bolt with the basketball against Rosenbrock. Bounces it to Hinker. Hinker bodied up by Nichols. Back out right corner, down low, back to Hinker. Hinker, it was fouled before he put up that shot on the floor by Nichols. Nichols with a second foul. The Beat Diggers now committed 5 team fouls. Got to watch out in that category. With 1:56 to go. Yeah, they're not going to send him to the line, please. And Hinker was at the line, but Poulsen to throw it in. Lob down low, and it's intercepted by Rosenbrock near the top. That is turnover number 18 for Lyons. Right corner for Cranston. Cranston dribbling to his left. Bounce pass to Baker. Right baseline. Nichols' shot is up and short, and the ball is rebounded by Shea Gilman of Lyons on the outlet. Here is Justin Bolt dribbling right baseline against Rosenbrock. Took that hop step, no travel. Bounces it back out to Hinker. His shot is off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mitch Tormolen. Rebound number 8. Outlet to Cranston. Now here's Baker. Baker puts it up right baseline. No, the tip by Nichols. No good. Then we have a foul from behind. That might have been Cranston for Brush. And it was. Branson has committed his second foul. Team foul. Lions with 3. A minute 23 to go in the third. Beat-Diggers with a 40-21 lead. Into the front court is Poulsen, guarded by Baker. Left to the lane, bounce pass left corner. The Gilman 3. Yes, for Shea Gilman. That's only 7 points. Lions has scored in the quarter, 40-24 Brush. A minute 3 to go in the third. Cranston is pressured. Jump pass to Rosenbrock. Got to get it across the timeline. Does to Tormolen. Hands it off to Cranston. Cranston, left baseline. Lost the ball. Got it right back. In the left corner for Tormolen. Back out to Rosenbrock. Into the paint to Randy Baker. Here's Mickey. Mickey straight away. Rosenbrock down to Baker right through his hands. And it's taken away by James Hinker. 13 turnover for the Beat-Diggers. Poulsen across midcourt. Guarded by Baker. And then stripped by Baker. But it's picked up over there by Gilman. Back out to Poulsen at the top. Outside right. Both right corner for Fiesenmeyer. 30 seconds to go. Brush by 16. Here is Hinker right of the lane against Tormolen. Bodied up by Tormolen, but he traveled. Good call there. He definitely shuffled his feet. 9 of the 19 turnovers committed by Lions have been here in the third quarter. They'll apply the pressure. Rosenbrock to throw it in. With 25.1 seconds to go in the third. Beat-Diggers leading 40-24. And Ryan Boucher is back into the game for Trent Poulsen. Rosenbrock in the backcourt to trigger it in. Over to Tormolen, back to Rosenbrock underneath his own basket. Guarded by Bolts. Still looking. Overhead pass to Tormolen. Got to get it across the timeline and does. On the outside left. Over to Trey Cranston. Looks up at the clock with 10 seconds to go. Towards the top now with 8. With 7. Lobs it cross court to Baker at the free throw line. Jump pass to Ben Mickey. Backs up. 15-footer is around and good for Ben Mickey. The buzzer. We played 3 quarters with a score. Brush 42, Lions 24 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, the Diggers outscored the Lions in that quarter. 13-7. They lead 42-24 going into the fourth. Lions basketball. Trent Poulsen on the outside right to Justin Bolt. Bolt back to Poulsen. On the outside left, here's Hinker. Picked up by Needens. Left baseline for McCray Fogg near the top to Poulsen. On the outside right to Bolts. The Beat-Diggers have Dunker, Garcia, Baker, Needens, and Brown. And then that shot is banked in beautifully by Ryan Boucher, his first point since the second quarter. Rush 42, Lions 26. 7.5 to go in the game as the Beat-Diggers are going for their 7th straight win and 15th of the year and trying to improve to 8-0 in the Patriot League. Dunker at the free throw line, left of the lane. Swings it over to Needens. Needens was fouled for behind. He was double-teamed over there, and the foul was committed by Ryan Boucher. That's his first. And for Lions, it is their 14th foul. The Beat-Diggers have 6. Needens to throw it in. Underneath the Lions basket with Brush up by 16. Bounce pass to Dunker. He bangs and scores to the right of the basket. How many times has Dunker done that in this game?
Well, he's very good at making the defense think he's going to go one way and then cutting to the other.
Yeah, and a great look by Needens. Dunker now with 10 points in the game. Brush 44, Lions 26. 1 minute into the fourth, and that ball was thrown into the front row by Trent Poulsen. Turnover number 20 for Lions. The Beat-Diggers have 7 fewer at 13. You don't have to close on your house alone. Northern Colorado Title, 130 West Kiowa and Fort Morgan will provide you with a stress-free closing. Needed to the front court and the high left to Dunker. Dunker gets the pick from Baker at the top. Bounce pass to Baker all the way. Scoops it up and around and good. A little circus move by Randy Baker, the basket maker there. And Brush up by 20, 46-26, their biggest lead. 6:38 to go in the game. Bolt on the outside left of the basketball, near the timeline to Poulsen. Back out to Bolt. Will he take the three? The answer is no. Swings it to Poulsen. Poulsen looking left side to Bolt. Bolt against Garcia. Bounce pass to Boucher. Double team. Boucher in the lane all the way. Scoops it up and he misses. The rebound to Jake Brown is first of the game for the Beat-Diggers, and the outlet to Garcia. Garcia behind the back, across the timeline, at the top, picked up by Bolt. Outside left pass intended for Needens, intercepted by Poulsen. Poulsen is stripped from behind by Dunker. Dunker with the basketball, nearly fouled. Dunker into the front court at the top, maintaining the dribble. Back out towards Baker on the outside right. Garcia, wide open three. Gone for Austin Garcia. That set shot gives him 7 points in the game. Beatniggers by 23, 49-26, 5:46 to go in the game. Poulsen on the outside right to Hinker. Over to Boucher, lobs it down low for Falk. Falk underneath the basket, reverses, misses, gets the ball right back and scores. But, yeah, they're going to call it a double dribble before that. Lyons turns it over for the 22nd time. First of all, I thought he caught his own shot, but apparently he didn't. But they did call the double dribble against McCray Falk. Beatniggers with some substitutions. Rosenbrock into the game.
Well, that official that called that is very measured. When he makes a call, it's very measured.
Trey Cranston back in for Brush. Here is Jake Brown on the outside left to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock with the basketball, maintains the dribble against James Hinker. Near the timeline to Garcia. Garcia against Bolt, dribbling at the top, left of the lane, then had the ball stripped away out of bounds. It is into the Beatnigger bench. Beatniggers retain possession. Letter jackets, T-shirts, and more. Bijou T-Quest, 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan for all of your sports apparel. Garcia to throw it in the backcourt to Cranston. Guarded by Poulsen. Across the timeline, bounce pass to Garcia on the high left. Garcia against Justin Bolt. Lobs it to Brown in front of the Beatnigger bench. Brown at the very top to Tormo and high right to Garcia. Another three is up and good for Austin Garcia. He's got 2 triples on back-to-back shots. 10 points in the game, tied with Jeffrey Dunker. Bryce Needhams with 9. Beatniggers now in blowout mode, 52-26. Lions at a 9-7 lead in this game. Justin Bolt, left wing 3, is an air ball. And Boucher tries to save it in, tries to throw it up Brown, but Brown actually was able to keep the ball in his grasp. Beatniggers were up by 12 at halftime, so they played a better second half. Just a little bit better than the first half. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Garcia with 4:27 to go. Dribbles right in the lane all the way, scoops it up off the glass, and no good. And the rebound is controlled by McCray Falk, his 4th board. Into the front court is Trent Poulsen, dribbles by a defender. On the outside left to Boucher. Boucher looking, bounces it back out to Hinker. Hinker against Garcia, dribbling left baseline. Now scoops it down low, and then he threw it away into the hands of Trey Cranston. Here come the Beatniggers the other way, but Cranston will slow it down as Brush is up 52-26 with 3:57 to go. Rosenbrock is then fouled along the right baseline by James Hinker. That'll be his 3rd, the team's 5th. Beatniggers will inbound the basketball. Accidents or illness can strike at any time, day or night. When they do, every second counts. As a Level 3 Trauma Center, Colorado Plains Medical Center is ready to handle any kind of emergency. Colorado Plains Medical Center bringing quality care to the community. Logan Watson and Shea Gilman in for Lyons. Brown to throw it in, up by 26 with 3:56 to go in the game. Brush Girls won tonight thanks to the Swami Paul Acosta reporting that score, 51-38. And we have an offensive foul. They're going to call that on Kyle Rosenbrock. I believe it's on Rosenbrock, although it's not posted on the board.
There it is. Oh.
And they inbounded the basketball before play was signaled. And
that should be a bonus, but it's an offensive, so it should not be.
Yeah, it's not a bonus.
That's why
17 foul, but it was.
I thought he told him that at the table, but apparently not.
Yeah, they haven't changed the rules as far as we know.
No.
Here comes Lyons the other way. The Beatniggers up 52-26 on the outside left with the basketball. It's Justin Bolt. The other timeline to Poulsen. Back out to Bolt. Bolt against Garcia, left of the lane. Is Watson on the outside right to Gilman. Straight away to Poulsen. Down low pass intended for Bolt. Knocked it out of bounds by Jake Brown. Excellent defense by the Beatniggers. Brush is on a 10-2 run here in the 4th. Brown and Austin Garcia are out. And Jacob Nichols and Ben Mickey are in with 3:40 to go. Brush in control. Poulsen to throw it in. In the left corner for Fiesenmeyer. On the outside left for Gilman. Down low pass intercepted. Taken away by Rosenbrock. That is turnover number 24 for Lyons. Cranston spinning it across the timeline. On the outside left with the basketball now. Looks like that is Ben Mickey at the free throw line as we were cut off momentarily. Now to Cranston at the free throw line. Gets a defender in the air to Rosenbrock straight away. Down to 3:15 to go. The Beatniggers in no hurry to take shots here. Rosenbrock has the ball stripped, but he was fouled first by Heath Fiesenmeyer. That's going to be the team's 6th foul. And for Fiesenmeyer, his first personal. So the next foul by either side, unless it's an offensive foul, will send the opposing team to the line. Rosenbrock to throw it in. Bounce pass to Nichols. Nichols gets a defender in the air, banks and scores. Another one of those off the inbounds pass. Jacob Nichols with 4 points in the game. Beat Diggers on a 12-2 run to begin the quarter, which is down to 3 minutes to go. Brush 54, Lyons 26 on the outside right. Bolt with the basketball. Here's the explosion that you were talking about, which started in the third quarter, Jen.
And sometimes it seems like that's when they have their lull or that's when they have their explosion. It's right at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth.
On the outside right, Bolt fakes a three, penetrates right baseline, swings it left corner for Gilman. Gilman back out to Poulsen. Poulsen against Ben Mickey, dribbles to his right, gets a pick from Watson. On the outside left is taken off the bounce, or off the deflection, I should say, to Fiesenmeyer. Straight away to Poulsen, fakes the three. Fiesenmeyer, right wing three, yes, for Heath Fiesenmeyer. 5 points in the game, but the Beat Diggers still have a hefty lead with 2:19 to go. Brush 54. Lyons 29. Cranston crosses midcourt. Dribbles towards the top, bounce pass to Mickey. Mickey looking over to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock with the basketball. Maintains the dribble. We are at 2 minutes to go in the game. Outside left, Cranston three is going to be well off to the left. And the ball is rebounded over there by Poulsen. Throws it back in over to Bolt, and he scores as Bolt was running the floor. Little layup right off the glass for Justin Bolt. Rush 54, Lyons 31, a minute 43 to go in the game. Mickey back out to Rosenbrock in the right corner for Tormolen. Guarded over there by Logan Watson. Picks up the dribble, cross court to Rosenbrock. Down to a minute 34 to go. Rosenbrock against Fiesenmeyer. Crossover dribble. Back to his left. Picks up the dribble over to Tormolen. At the free throw line for Mickey. Back out to Nichols. Left corner for Rosenbrock. Looking down low, bounces it out to Nichols, and then towards Tormolen. Intercepted by Watson all the way, scoops it up, and he misses. And Tormolen with a rebound. The Beat Diggers did turn it over for a 15th time in the game. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Right corner, Ben Mickey with a basketball. Right baseline to Rosenbrock, back out to Nichols. Nichols has to back it out, does to Rosenbrock, and we have got a traveling violation against the Beat Diggers. Turnover number 16 for Brush. Lions basketball with 63 seconds to go in the game. And the Beat Diggers up by 23. Here's Poulsen outside right for Gilman. Gilman back out to Poulsen, now to Gilman. He takes a 30-foot three, and that's off the back of the rim. And then we got a foul on Cranston. He went over the back of Logan Watson. And Cranston commits his third personal, 1-on-1 situation. As Logan Watson will attempt the free throw. And the Beat Diggers now coming in with Noah Leachman, Pablo Gutierrez, the G-Man, Grayson Simmons.
And Kalen Brandt.
As Logan Watson will shoot the 1-and-1. With 48.4 seconds to go, the left-handed free throw is off the back of the rim. And then we got a foul. I think that was on Watson. As Cranston blocked out the free throw shooter, so now Cranston will be going to the line. Logan Watson with a second foul. That's team foul number 7 for Lyons. Lyons on a mini 5-0 run here. And the free throw is up, and that's short. And the rebound is controlled by Logan Watson, his fourth rebound. 41 seconds to go. Poulsen at the top. Left baseline to Fiesenmeyer, back out to Poulsen. Three in the air is going to be well short. And the ball is rebounded very nicely by Bolt, but the ball is loose and the floor is still loose. And there's going to be a tie-up at some point. And, no, there's a traveling violation on Simmons, who is on his back. Oh, well. Yeah, it counts as a turnover, but Grayson Simmons, nice job of getting his body on the floor. 27.7 seconds to go. Poulsen to throw it in. To the left of the basket. On the outside right to Gilman. Another long three, and that's off the back of the rim and over the backboard. Beat Digger basketball. And this should be the final possession for the Beat Diggers. However, Lyons is applying the press, which I've said before, in a one-sided game doesn't make too much sense. Gutierrez with the basketball in the front court. Gutierrez near the top. against Poulsen. Maintains the dribble. Jump pass towards Noah Leachman. Leachman is harassed over there. His cross-court pass is thrown away. Intercepted by Fiesenmeyer. Banks misses. Put up and in by Justin Bolt on the rebound. Well, they're going to make this game look a lot closer as the Beatniks dribble out the clock. Lyons did close the game on a 7-0 run. 8-0 run, but the Beatniks win tonight 54-33. We'll take a break and come back with a recap on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back from Lyons High School. Welcome to the Beatniker Post-Game Show, brought to you by Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design and Brush takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter, 842-5837. Building today's business, Buildings by Design, as the Beatnikers win the game tonight over Lyons, 54-33, completing the sweep as the Brush Girls won at home, 51-38. Beatniks were up 11-9 after one, 29-17 at the break, and then outscored Lyons 13-7 in the third and 12-9 in the fourth. Beatniks tonight had two players in double figures, led by Austin Garcia and Jeffrey Dunker with 10 points, 9 for Bryce Needens, and then you had 7 points in the game from Randy Baker, 6 points from Mitch Tormolen, 4 points apiece by Jacob Nichols and Ben Mickey, and 2 points for Jake Brown, as well as Kyle Rosenbrock. Lyons was led tonight by James Hinker with 7 points, 6 apiece for Justin Bolt and Ryan Boucher. They got 5 from Heath Fiesenmeyer and 4 points from McCray Falk. 3 points in the game from Shea Gilman, and Trent Poulsen had 2. The Beatniks were actually out-rebounded in this game, 27-26, 9 rebounds for Boucher of Lyons, and the Beatniks got 9 rebounds from Tormolen. In terms of turnovers, Lyons committed 24 in the game, and the Beatniks had 18 at the free throw line. Lyons was 3 out of 7, 42%. Beatniks 3 out of 6, 50%. And with a victory, the Beatniks on the season improved to 15-1. They win their 7th consecutive game. They're 8-0 in the Patriot League. Lyons falls to 5-12 on the season and 2-6 in Patriot League play. Just pretty much another solid effort by the Beatniks. Lyons came out strong, though. It was only a 2-point game after one, but Brush obviously showed that they're the better team, Jen.
Well, they made some adjustments that were, typical of what Brush Beatniker basketball is. They were able to decipher between what they were doing with the middleman on the zone. They did get sucked up a little bit on our defensive end and letting the backdoor thing happen, but they fixed that in the second half. So.
Yeah, and put together a nice run early in that third quarter into the fourth, as we'll bring in head coach Ken Garcia here to talk about tonight's victory, the 15th of the season for the Beatniks. And, Coach, you knew that this wouldn't be the same as Friday night where your team was up by 15 after 1 and 30 at the break, not because you don't have the talent to do so. It's just hard to duplicate that type of effort. Plus, I'm sure you saw that Lyons gave University a big battle. That was only a 3-point game going into the fourth right here, and University won that game by 9 points. But what do you think ultimately was the difference? We can always start with defense. You only allowed 33 points in the game, and even the last 8 points they scored were almost like garbage points when the game was well out of hand. So it looked like your defense was pretty much top-notch tonight once again.
Well, I think it certainly ignites everything that we do out there when we're playing good defense. But, there were spots out there, and you got to hand it to Lyons. They were a very athletic group, and sometimes they were just getting by us. And we've got to be able to play better defense than that. And then our defense, in turn, helps our offense. So, we want to thrive on being able to play good defense.
There were a few exchanges there when the teams were turning it over back-to-back within seconds of each other. Did you see the pace almost get out of control at times? Not necessarily with your team, just with both teams, even though your team was controlling the game for the most part.
Yeah, possession of the basketball is key, and sometimes we just get going too fast. We've got kids that are just thinking, push the ball, and we really don't have a good passing lane, or we don't have the ball secured, but we're still trying to push it. And that's the thing that we've got to get better on our possessions, especially tournament time. Every possession is key, and when you've got the ball, we want to be able to secure it and get a good look on offense. And, at times we got a little scattered out there, but we've got to reel that in and do better with that.
But how unselfish is your team, considering you had 10 players in the scoring column on Friday night, and Randy Baker led 10 scores with only 12 points. Tonight you had 9 in the scoring column, and you got 10 points apiece from Jeffrey Dunker and Austin Garcia. It looks like that offense is diversifying even more. I mean, I know that Baker had a game with 21 points, and you got guys capable of scoring 20 points, but it almost looks like when you have these types of totals the last two games, when nobody's having a huge game scoring-wise, that the offense is much better.
Certainly, any team can come in and focus on one player and try to take one player out of the game. And the diversity that we have on our team, outside we've got shooters, inside we've got, tough, strong kids that can put the ball up on the glass. So, you can't key on one person, and so that makes our offense more of a threat because you don't know where it's coming from or who's going to shoot it because we have so many people that can score, and that just makes us a little more lethal.
How much do you work on that interior passing, especially off the inbounds pass? Amazing how many passes right in front of us out of bounds. A few into Jeffrey Dunker. He banks and scores a lot of layups off the inbounds pass, and not solely off the inbounds pass, from other passes as well. But you can tell that you're a team that works on these plays throughout the course of practice because they're pretty much perfected at game time.
Well, we work on our passing almost daily. A little drill there. We put a lot of pressure on each other, and that's the good thing with having the quality of kids that we have is that our practices are tough. Every opponent that we go against in practice, is pushing us to make ourselves better, and so that makes our passing a lot better. And tonight we did a good job of executing inbounds plays. For the most part, again, we had some kids force it a little bit, and those are the things that we need to control to make ourselves even better.
Finally, what about the game plan coming up? Maybe you're still working on it because our next game here on 10-10 will not be for a week from tonight against Sterling, which is going to be for the Patriot League title, but you know that you've got back-to-back games at home against Platte Valley on Friday, at home against Jefferson Academy on Saturday. Obviously, you want to do the best possible to preserve that ranking and seeding, more importantly, going into the postseason. But you also know that Kyle Rosenbrock, a two-sport athlete, there's wrestling this weekend, so I'm sure that changed a little bit with your team. You had Austin Garcia out for one game against Eaton, so you've gone with a 9-man rotation, but are there significant adjustments that you have to make based on personnel and also knowing that you're going to be playing games on back-to-back days and one is a non-league game? So, I mean, it's not easy as a head coach to formulate all that.
No, it's tough, and I've been asking around and talking to people about how we should approach each game, and our athletic director Jason Strow and our principal, and we just got to take it one game at a time. We're going to get ready for Friday night. It's a league opponent. We've got to show well, and then we'll worry about Saturday on Saturday. And Jake Brown was sick the other day, and Austin had a little knee injury and stuff. So, we're capable of anticipating or getting a good rotation with our other players. And like I said, we're a team that's 9-10 deep, and so one guy going out, another guy steps in. They've been playing all year long. They've got court time. It hasn't been that we've had 5 guys on the floor the entire game. So, we'll be a little more tired, and rightfully so. But I think that's going to help us during tournament time when our semifinal game is on Thursday and our finals on Friday. So it's back to back. So we've just got to prepare. We'll prepare one game at a time, and then whoever our next opponent is, we'll be ready to step on the floor and play.
Ken, always a pleasure. Congratulations on another Beat Digger win.
Thank you very much.
That's Brush Head Coach Ken Garcia after the Beat Diggers won tonight in Lyons, 54-33. Back in action coming up, as Coach mentioned, on Friday night at home against the Platte Valley Broncos starting at 6:30. We'll have the girls' game in Kersey at 6:30. But that game, keep in mind, Friday night, Brush at Platte Valley will be on B106 and B106.com since we'll have regional wrestling coming up on Friday right here on 1010, as well as KSIR.com. Sound engineer and producer Brush Beat Digger basketball tonight has been Rose Condas, doing a great job as always for Jen Goodall. I'm John Beltran. The Brush girls won tonight at home 51-38. And the Brush boys win tonight in Lyons. Final score 54-33. All right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.